Live from Irvine, California, welcome to USL Pro, Sacramento Republic versus the Orange County Blues. Welcome to the University of California, Irvine, and the site of tonight's match. Hi everyone, alongside Brad Paul, I'm David Smock with the Blues pre-match show as we count down to kickoff coming up in a few moments. And Brad, first of all, the Blues, they're 0-2 on the season. And obviously they'd like to win tonight and pick up 3 valuable points. Talk a little bit about those 2 losses, first with LA Galaxy 2 and then against the OKC Energy.
Yeah, in their first match they played LA Galaxy 2, a very tough squad that figures to be at the top of the standings all season long. They trailed early in that one, but showed their resilience as a young squad, scoring right back in that first half. Unfortunately took a deficit and lost that one 3-1. But here in their home opener against OKC last week, the Energy, they won every single one of their preseason matches except one, tying against SMU, and they left off right where they did in preseason, winning their first match, 2-0 result here. OKC, they're running on all cylinders there with Jimmy Nielsen.
Well, basically, even though the Blues are 0-2, there's probably a couple of positives that Orange County can take away from these first 2 matches.
Yeah, they looked really good in the midfield here with Stephen Okai. He was distributing the ball very well. He was the only goal scorer in that LA Galaxy match on a free kick there in the 42nd minute. He was distributing the ball left, right last week against OKC, and he figures to be heading up that midfield attack along with the captain, Alan Russell.
This is the first meeting all time between the Sacramento Republic and the Orange County Blues, for the simple fact that the Sacramento Republic is an expansion team, though not an expansion team as we normally think of in other sports. And basically, I think a lot of that has to do with the man patrolling on the sidelines as the head coach for Sacramento.
Yes, you might know him as Preki, the 2-time MLS Cup champion with the formerly Kansas City Wizards, now Sporting Kansas City. The Sacramento Republic is the only team in USL Pro that is affiliated with 2 of the MLS squads, Portland Timbers and the San Jose Earthquakes. They will be sending guys down and back and forth all season long. Sacramento Republic, one of the more experienced teams in the league, over 23 years of MLS experience, as we got the likes of Michael Fucito from San Jose Earthquakes and Justin Braun, formerly of Chivas USA and Toronto FC.
Yeah, those other 2 players on loan from the San Jose Earthquakes. You're talking about the goalkeeper Jake Leeson and also defender Harrison Delbridge. But when you talk about Sacramento, let's talk a little bit about their danger guys, the guys that are going to be probably the one involved in the offensive mix tonight for the Republic.
Yeah, we're going to look for, like I said, Justin Braun and Michael Fucito up top. Michael Fucito had a goal and an assist last week in their win against Chivas USA reserves, 3-1 there. Sacramento Republic has never trailed at all this season. They had a 1-0 lead against the Galaxy 2, lost that in the 81st minute of their first match, and have never trailed, taking the lead in Chivas USA match.
And, of course, for former Blues midfielder Rodrigo Lopez, he comes here tonight facing his old team where he played for what was then the LA Blues in 2013.
Yes, he had a great campaign last year with the LA Blues. It'll be sad to see him on the opposite end here, but we'll see if some of these players that were formerly with the LA Blues, now Orange County Blues, will try and give it to Rodrigo there in the midfield.
4 other USL Pro matches tonight. The Richmond Kickers are at the Charlotte Eagles. The Wilmington Hammerheads at the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. It's the Charleston Battery at Orlando City. And, of course, Oklahoma City Energy tonight in Peoria, Arizona. The very first match for the brand new Arizona United. It's a cool night, game time weather, partly cloudy, 59 degrees. Humidity 69%, and the wind out of the southwest at 8 miles per hour. Pretty much great soccer weather all the way around.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting one tonight. We'll see what OC Blues can do here to get back on track. I expect great things.
We're going to step aside for a moment. When we come back, Mark Serber and Brad Paul will have the call of the game. You're watching USL Pro tonight, the Sacramento Republic versus the Orange County Blues.
Welcome back to Anteater Stadium, where the Orange County Blues are getting set to face off against the Sacramento Republic. Mark Serber alongside Brad Paul, and we'd like to wish a warm welcome to all of you watching in Orange County in the LA area and up in our state's capital, Sacramento, who've been off to a great start, 1-0-1. But for the Orange County Blues, Brad, hasn't been the best of starts this season. And even though this is only the third game for them, it's a very important one. They need to have some urgency because their beginning part of their schedule is top-heavy with home matches.
Yeah, they had their first home match last week against Oklahoma City Energy. They came out slow, but they really picked it up in the second half. We had those second-half subs from Alan Russell, Aaron Bardsley. They really showed their experience in coming in and getting that spark for the OC Blues in the second half. Did great job work hooking up with Stephen Okai, who played the whole game there. He's the only goal scorer for the Orange County Blues this season, as he got that lone goal in the 3-1 loss to LA Galaxy 2.
And as you talked about during the pregame show with David Smock, one of the big things was that Okai was doing a great job of linking the defense and the midfield with short, simple passes. But once he did that, he did his job. The Blues could not get the ball into vital areas, and that's one thing that they need to work on. Talked to General Manager John Spencer last night, and he said to me that they worked on their defensive shape. And it's not just their back four, but the entire team defending. And if they can get that down tonight, then the goals will come.
Yeah, last week Oklahoma City Energy had a 4-5-1 formation, but they kept finding through balls, over-the-top balls, diagonal balls, making the defense look like they were standing still. They had a great week of training, as you said, and they really reformatted their shape, and it looks to be more of an attacking defensive style now.
You talked about the play of Gibson Bardsley and Alan Russell coming in that second half and really providing a spark. They're getting the start tonight, while Fabrice Coutreau is preferred to Dutch Jock in the center of defense. And Jimmy Turner, returning from injury, he will be out wide on the flanks, the defensive end. Well, we're going to go to the field right now for the playing of our national anthem and the introduction, starting lineups. And then we'll be back with you for kickoff between the Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic on the USL Pro YouTube page.
Proudly welcomes you to Anteater Stadium for tonight's match between Sacramento Republic and your Orange County Blues. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, sung tonight by 8-year-old Kaylee Cervantes. Cervantes. Beautiful. And now, introducing the starting lineup for tonight's opponent, the Sacramento Republic. Number 1, goalkeeper, Jake Gleason. Number 21, defender, Mickey Bailey. Number 22, defender, Harrison Delbridge. Number 4, number 23, defender, Amra Clementa. Number 12, defender, Nemanja Vukkovic. Number 18, midfielder, Ivan Mirkovic. Number 4, midfielder, Chad Bond. Number 27, midfielder, Aaron Long. Number 8, midfielder, Rodrigo Lopez. Number 2, forward, Mike Fusito. Number 17, forward, Justin Braun. The head coach of the Republic is Precky. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Orange County Blues FC. Number 1, goalkeeper, Patrick McLean. Number 6, defender, Jimmy Turner. Number 4, defender, Fabrice Gatra. Number 5, defender, Ryan O'Leary. Number 18, defender, Seth Moses. Number 2, midfielder, Stephen Okai. 14, midfielder, Seng-Yong Kim. Number 13, midfielder, Mershad Momeni. Number 16, midfielder, Giovanni Santana. Number 17, midfielder, Gibson Bardsley. Number 7, forward, Alan Russell. Head coach of your OC Blues is Darius Yazdani.
All set for kickoff here at Anteater Stadium. The Orange County Blues, in their all-blue kits, will be attacking from right to left across your screen as they have the kickoff. Sacramento Republic in their all-white kit with the maroon strip, going diagonally down. Nice jerseys for the new side, and they will be attacking from left to right as we're underway here at Anteater Stadium, and Turner playing the ball long for Alan Russell. Spent the last 2 seasons as a holding midfielder for the Blues, but entering his time in the Scottish Premier League, he played it forward, so he's very comfortable playing up top, although that one too tall for him, and smartly headed back to Gleason. New Zealand international taking his time. On loan from the Portland Timbers, was called back for the Cascadia Cup, where he dressed but did not play for the Timbers in that thrilling 4-4 draw between those rivals against the Seattle Sounders. Gleason actually did play for Portland in their first ever home match in MLS. And no doubt that he will be called up from time to time throughout the season as it goes from one goalkeeper to another in Patrick McLean.
Yeah, McLean gets his first touch here, but as we saw in the opening segment there, the OC Blues definitely changed up their attack, getting that ball deep. They want to keep it in Sacramento Republic's half this game.
Fusita let it go as he was coming back from an offside position. And safety first as it's just cleared into touch.
Sacramento Republic been a little bit of a surprise here, this expansion team, doing way better than their expectations.
Oh, and they have a free kick here in a dangerous area. Ryan O'Leary did well to come over and get that ball for the Blues, but even they tell you, even as youngsters, you want to get it up and away, just not away, but he took the safest route there, and the ball stayed in their end, and now the Orange County Blues are in a very precarious situation. As this one is swung into the mix, it's a bit deep, and it rolls beyond Delbridge, I believe, and it will go out of bounds for an Orange County goal kick. Now Sacramento Republic about to get a rude awakening, not necessarily in terms of result, but in terms of life in the USL Pro, as after this game, they will have less than 24 hours before they head up the 405 to face off against the LA Galaxy 2 in a rematch of their first ever match in the USL Pro. And most teams travel with 18 players. Well, they've bought all 24 on their roster for these 2 games. A very smart move from Precky.
Yeah, you know Precky wants to get that victory after their 1-1 draw in the first match, but expect all 5 subs to be used tonight.
Ryan O'Leary with the header. Clementa heads it back down the line and out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Orange County Blues.
Both teams here trying to gain possession and work the ball around, try and get their opening attack going.
Momeni was showing, but instead it's flicked on by Santana. And it's won back in midfield by Mirkovic. Mirkovic gets it right back. Little touch out wide. Clementa plays it back and the long ball forward. Turner heads it away. Momeni going up for it. And it's an Orange County throw-in in the referee's point of view, despite the protest of Clementa. Turner can already see him getting a bit more forward than the outside backs did last week in the loss to Oklahoma City, as it's another throw-in, and Turner looks like he's going to want to launch this one into the box.
Yeah, there's a great week of practice for those OC Blues this week, and they've definitely gone with that more defensive attacking set.
A good ball in, looking for the flick on. Sacramento Republic, though, able to deal with it as Fucito gets it out wide. Now for DeBron, a goal in each game for Sacramento Republic. Former Chivas USA man, made 96 appearances, 39 of them under Preki at Chivas USA, as he was the 2007 MLS Coach of the Year. And that's a good run from Clementa. Good defending, though, from Turner as well.
Yeah, it was a good switch of the ball for Sacramento Republic. They are a new expansion team, but they are one of the most experienced teams here in USL Pro, with over 23 years of MLS experience with all the guys on loan.
Perfect throw to Russell. Nice little layoff from Momeni, but it was well read. Nifty moves from Mirkovic. Dances his way out of trouble and gets it back to his keeper. Kim in the midfield, the 18-year-old signing just this week, has been playing with the team since preseason. The South Korean wearing number 14 for the Orange County Blues, played in those matches against Chivas USA and the LA Galaxy, first teams in preseason. As we'll get back to that in a moment, as no foul called on Goutreau. And this ball cleared away. And in that match against the LA Galaxy, Kim actually shut down Juninho. So this is an 18-year-old that they believe in. That's a good ball here, and the flag stays down. Orange County Blues with a chance. Put well over the ball.
That was a great opportunity for Bardsley coming down the right side. The flag stayed down. Perfect through ball coming down the right side. Just got under that. Did not get his knee over the ball and sailed that one above the Sacramento Republic goalkeeper, Gleason.
Brad, do you think he had more time to carry that one in instead of just powering it? I mean, you expect a player of Bardsley's caliber, 9 goals and 7 assists last year for Dayton, to finish that breakaway.
The ball was bouncing a little bit as he was coming in. He had it on his preferred right foot, just a miss hit. Maybe a little too excited here at the beginning, but give him that opportunity again, he'll put that in the back of the net.
This is Okai, 24-year-old Ghanaian. Brought to ground, and the referee blows the whistle. Tyler Pluger is the center official. His assistant referees are Alex Estrada and Jared Kennedy. And the fourth official who has to deal with Dariush Yazdani and Preki is Mad Hat Azazi. That was Lopez looking to play it through. This is Okai. Little touch for O'Leary. Momeni doing a good job on the target, but he loses out. And Delbridge will give it all the way back to his keeper. That long ball looking for Braun. Skips over the head of Seth Moses. And it will be Sacramento's ball on the far side. Another free kick in a very dangerous position.
And for you Blues fans out there, you might be familiar with number 8 on Sacramento Republic, Rodrigo Lopez, as he was with the LA Blues last year. It's going to be interesting to see what he could do here, and almost like a homecoming. They used to play at Fullerton Stadium there, in Titan Stadium, in Cal State Fullerton, but now over here at Anteater Stadium and beautiful campus of UCI. Let's see what he does.
6 players lined up at the top of the box, and it's the opening goal for Sacramento as they outwit the offsides trap, and it was a beautiful one-touch finish.
Everyone was standing still right there. They wanted the offsides call. Beautiful run to the near post. One touch with the left foot right past McLean. Nothing he could do about that one. Beautiful placement.
3 goals on just 12 shots, in 2 games and 8 minutes, as it's Mickey Daly, the center back, who got that touch. And Daly, part of a connection between the Sacramento Public and the Ventura County Fusion. Daly played for Wilmington last year, but technical director Graham Smith is working with the Ventura County Fusion as well. 6 players on this squad are either came from or played for the Ventura County Fusion. So there could be a pipeline being built there from the PDL to the USL Pro, from Southern California to Northern California, and it's already paying dividends with that goal from Mickey Daly. Daly already equaling his toll of 1 goal last season. Had 3 assists as well in 22 appearances for the Hammerheads. As Russell's chasing.
And Preki has to like to see what he from his players here for Sacramento Republic, as they have never trailed all season long.
And this is Kim. He's bowled over. Referee plays advantage. Momani sprays it out for Turner. Turner back to Kim. Kim skipped past the first man and was obstructed, so free kick.
Yeah, this will be a good opportunity for the OC Blues to bring in a in-swinger here and test Gleason, see what he could do.
Well, can they give the Republic a taste of their own medicine? 1-0 in favor of Sacramento in the 9th minute here at Anteater Stadium, but a chance for the Blues. What can they conjure up here from this free kick? Bardsley hovers over the dead ball. Looking to swing it in. It's very deep, too deep in the end. Good trajectory, but hit with a bit too much pace to that back post, Brad.
Yeah, he was looking for that back post run. Nobody was there. He might have hit it a little past his intended target, but Sacramento Republic able to escape and have a goal kick.
Daly, the goal scorer. Center backs always so deft at set pieces. As O'Leary uses his safety valve. Former Kilmarnock man in the Scottish Premier League gets it right back and looks for his countryman Alan Russell. Kim once again bodied off the ball by Chad Bond. Welshman who played for Swansea City spent about a minute, I would say, with the then LA Blues in 2012. 11 minutes in 2 games for the Blues, and that was it for Chad Bond. But he has had a very decorated career at the age of just 26, playing for the likes of Swansea City and Port Talbot Town in the Welsh Premier League. As Fucito gets it to Braun. Little ball back.
And we can see Sacramento Republic's experience kicking in right here. They have the 1-0 lead, had a good turnover there, but the veteran Fucito pulls it back, and they try to build their attack as get a foul right here.
Gotrow whistled for dangerous play.
Number 4, Fabrice Gotrow.
They're not afraid to play that ball along the ground, Sacramento, but this one's going to be sent long. As Kilmenta wanted to play that one quickly, instead looking for Braun. Quickly running in his Bond. He did enough to win that first ball. Second ball won by Okai. Nicely off to Santana. As Santana loses out in midfield to Rodrigo Lopez. Check that, Mirkovic. Gets it off to Braun. Braun plays it out wide. There's Kilmenta again. Kilmenta just too strong for Kim. And once again, we're seeing that same pattern that we saw for the Blues in the last game, going back to their keeper.
Yeah, they did a good job to get all 11 men back on their own side defending that one. That's come with their preparation this week and being more defensive in their attack.
Moses playing catch with Okai. Russell trying for the little flick on down the wing. Was looking for Bardsley, but instead it will be a Sacramento Republic throw-in as they have a 1-0 lead in the 12th minute here on USL Pro's YouTube channel. Ooh, and that's a heavy challenge, but he did get all ball first. Republic could counter here if they want, but instead they're going to slow it down.
Stay up to date on Blues news by visiting the team's
Only
website
one
at
player in their offensive half for the Republic at the moment, and that's Braun, which means that Sacramento has to hit the reset button.
Facebook page or follow them on Twitter at OC
Okai was
Blues
well
FC.
positioned. This is better passing from the Blues, but can they make something out of it? Outside the foot pass was looking for Russell, block throwing. Quickly taken to Russell, and Russell trying to play it back. Top of the box, that's a nice move. And did Gleason get a touch on it? Because if he did, that's a tremendous save. But instead, it's just a, well, it's going to be a corner kick. Looked like the referee had pointed to the goal kick, and the assistant referee too. But that's the second golden goal-scoring opportunity for the Blues, unable to take advantage. But at least they're creating chances, Brad. We didn't see that against Oklahoma City.
Well, that was a great job on the quick free throw-in, and they found a loose ball and took a great shot.
That ball skied over everybody from Mirshad Momeni. Able to keep it in on the far side. Another corner kick will be won, second of the game for the Orange County Blues.
You had to like that opportunity there. Fakes with the left, brings it back to his right. Gleason made an unbelievable save right there as they earn another corner right now. See if they could swing this one in and tie this up at 1-1.
Let's go, fans. Put your hands together. Make some noise.
So same thing, different side here in the 14th minute. So the corner's cleared away. And Sacramento Republic escapes, still 1-0 in favor of the visitors as we head into the 15th minute of play. Good win by Turner. Set him right back in. And it'll be a throw-in for Sacramento Republic as it hit off a Blues player last.
Both teams showing really great physicality early on here. Nothing too difficult. No cards yet, but if this play keeps going, I expect to see some later in this match.
We would like to welcome our supporters group.
Braun with the chest. Fusito wasn't expecting it, so Moses wins it back. Kim fighting forward in midfield. Now Okai takes over. Beautiful ball into the channel from Okai, but it was well read by Kilmenta. Turner getting forward once again. Russell able to reach for that one. Gets it inside to Turner. Turner to the far side. And Mirshad Momeni overran it. Beautiful turn by Lopez. Off to Braun. Score of the first ever goal in Sacramento Republic history. Gets it out wide. It's a header in the 33rd minute as they were on their way to a victory over the LA Galaxy 2, but gave up a goal in the 81st to Chandler Hoffman. And then had a 3-1 win against the Chivas USA reserves, but it could have been a lot more as Sacramento ran riot at the StubHub Center, where they will be going again tomorrow, this time to face Los Dos for the second time in 4 games.
And you got to love this 1-2 passing here by the OC Blues. A lot better in their attacking half.
Gorgeous switch from Santana. And it was a velvet touch to bring it down. And Moses tries to ping it across goal, but it's right at the keeper. That one needs to be more toward the penalty spot, and it's easy for Gleason in the end.
Learn more about head trainer Chris Phillips and his staff at www.
Moses controls on the far side. Played behind Kim, but Okai able to rescue the situation. And there's another good through ball, but this time the flag is up.
Offside call.
That one was close, Mark. I don't know about that one.
Smart runs being made. However, foiled by the assistant referee's flag. USLProSoccer.com. Score, stats, news, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. And that's where we're going to check the scores from the other games tonight. We will update you about them at halftime. As right now in our game, Sacramento with a 1-0 lead over the Blues in the 18th minute. The goal coming from Mickey Daly off a dangerous free kick played in. The Blues all tried to step up, but Daly outwitted their offside trap, and not a finish you expect from a central defender. He looked like a forward, side-footing that one past McLean.
Fell right to his left foot and gave it a little push into the back of the net. But you got to like this offensive attack going on by the Blues.
Braun plays a lovely 1-2. Kilmenta swings it in. Blues able to deal with it. Kim did just enough to win that ball in midfield. Searching ball for Russell. Lets it go over him. Now he's going to be able to get there and keep it in bounds. Momeni. The Iranian gets it off to Kim. Smart switch to the far side for Moses in space. It's still going. That's a heavy foul, and it's in the box. And it's going to be a penalty kick for the Orange County Blues.
Penalty kick called.
And let's
Your
see
OC
if
Blues SC.
Pluger pulls a card out of his pocket as well.
Well, you got to love the connections there by the OC Blues. Quick one-touch, two-touch passing, keeping their head up. A great switch of the ball is what set up this penalty kick here. Got to love what you see here. Yazdani, definitely a change from last week.
That's going to be the captain, Alan Russell, to step up to take it. Blues looking for their second goal of the season. Russell from 12 yards. Gleason making himself as big as possible, but Russell sends him the wrong way, and the Blues are level in the 19th minute.
Alan Russell, your captain, number 7. Levels the score at 1-1.
Beautiful placement on that PK. Gleason had no chance. Russell just takes his time, comes on up, places it beautifully in the left corner. Not even a chance, but it was all set up by the great 1- and 2-touch passing and the great switch of the ball from Kim there.
It started, Kim got it to Moses, and then a great cut inside from Gibson Bardsley, and he was the man who was brought down in the box.
For all the latest Nike soccer information.
And we talked about how Russell had been playing in the midfield for the Blues, so he's showing exactly why he was put up top by the teams he played for in his 11-year career in the Scottish Premier League before coming to the United States. As Momeni's whistled for the foul.
Sacramento Republic, as we said earlier in the pregame, have never trailed in their 2 games this season, but they just conceded an early first-half goal to tie it at 1-1. And here in the 21st minute, let's see if they could go again ahead as they have a free kick and a dangerous opportunity.
And the Blues have to be very careful because they gave up a goal to Chivas USA, the tying goal in the 24th minute, and scored in the 25th. Oh, that's a brilliant ball in. The header, not enough purchase on it, but McLean can't handle it, and it's going to go out of bounds and be the first corner kick of the game for the Sacramento Republic.
Going to be Rodrigo Lopez with the outswinger here. Look for that Daly again.
Heavy artillery is up from the back, and the header downward. Still something could be on here for Sacramento. And in the end, it's going to be the second corner kick.
Republic putting it in the mixer for another corner kick.
So it's Lopez to put it in the melting pot. This one a bit more driven, bypasses everyone, and Russell's going to usher it out of bounds. Good shielding from the goal scorer, and it'll be a throw-in for the Blues on the far side. Kim gets it back to Moses. Nice little feint from the 20-year-old to escape his man. His long ball was left wanting, though. Okai steps in, was able to stab it away from Lopez.
Got to love the confidence the OC Blues are playing in their defense right now. Way more control on the ball, as last week they looked a little timid and getting beat on those through passes.
That's a nice combination to spring Fucito down the far side. Now Fucito running in. It's Braun. Fucito wants it, but he sees the offside flag go up against him. However, Braun and Fucito becoming a very formidable striking pair, considering that both of them are coming over from Major League Soccer.
Oh, yeah, they bring their experience here, try to get past these defenders in this USL Pro. Did a great job in the Chivas USA reserves game as they beat them 3-1. Both had goals. Fucito also had an assist to Braun, to be exact. But Braun right there, he wanted it on his left foot as he's better with his left, but Pass it to an offside, Mike Fucito, and Blues look to go the other way.
Braun playing as the target man, wins the free kick right in midfield. As we're level at 1 in the 23rd minute from Anteater Stadium. Mark Cerber alongside Brad Paul. Hope you're enjoying our coverage on USL Pro's YouTube page and also the Orange County and Sacramento Republic YouTube pages as well. This is Lopez, 11 assists last year for the Blues. As once again the offside flag goes up. But you could see what Lopez was trying to do, free him down the flank.
Yeah, it was a good defense by Jimmy Turner to pull that offside trap. Playing a lot more confidence tonight, this back defense for the Blues.
So McLean's going to come all the way up to take this one. And McLean's long ball looking for the flick on. Momani's chasing. Sacramento able to deal with it. Guttrell does a good job to get there before Fucito. 28-year-old chasing. Sits back to Guttrell. And once again, that long ball looking for Russell. Giovanni Santana, the 24-year-old out of Cal State Dominguez Hills, has been very impressive so far in this game, although that ball was a bit too easily telegraphed. And Gleason just hoofs it away. Okai wins the header. And this is Moses. Has no auxiliary defender behind him, so he was lucky that he was able to make that challenge and get it out of bounds. Otherwise, that left side was wide open for a Sacramento Republic counterattack. Kim wins it on the far side. Pushes it forward for Bardsley. Russell. Not sure who he was trying to get it back to there, and that's a heavy challenge, and that should be the first card of the match.
Foul called on LC Blues, number 16, Giovanni Santana.
Giovanni Santana will see the first yellow card administered from Pluger. So Santana goes into the referee's book in the 26th minute, and it's a chance for the Sacramento Republic to get the ball forward via the free kick once again.
Look for Sacramento to play this ball short and try to work the ball up, as they've been doing a great job switching possession.
A nice move to skip by Bardsley. Played inside for Braun, and he was on the inside of Guttrell. And very lucky that no foul was called there. Lovely pirouette from Braun, though, who almost escaped.
Might have been a little bit of an acting job, but it was a great opportunity. Just couldn't connect.
Miscue from Momani. Miscue from Lopez, although able to save it as Comenta. He gets it right back to Chad Bond. Fucito loses out, and Kim muscles his way through. And you could see the idea was there, but in the end, cut out by Daly.
Next time, might want to play that ball in the air over the top, as it's been working, as Russell's been getting into that defense.
Daly launches it forward in the 26th minute. Make that the goalkeeper, Gleason. Fans, visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USL Pro. Give your comments on this game and see scores from around the league on Facebook. This is Comenta. Joined from FC Ingolstadt in the Bundesliga 2 in Germany. That's a good turn from Braun. Comenta again. Swings it into the danger area. Cleared away on the far side. And once again, looking for the target man, Russell. Brad, that one could have gone either way. Both of them looked like they were tugging about the same kilter.
Yeah, Russell's got his hands up asking, what did I do on that one? But he's going to keep it here with Sacramento Republic, and Comenza is doing a great job on this right side, facilitating the ball into the box. Found Braun's foot a couple times, but might have to shore up that defense here on the Blues' left side to try and stop Clemenza from getting forward.
Delbridge left it off for Long, who got it out wide. Quick combination on the far side, but Kim teams up with Okai to win that ball back, and that could very well be a yellow card too. As coming high over the back was a Sacramento Republic player, and the second yellow card of the night comes out in the 29th minute.
Foul on yellow card given to Sacramento Republic number 18, Ivan Mirkovic.
Ivan Mirkovic whistled for the foul, and he's the second player to go into Polgar's book tonight.
This game has been very physical to start, but these 2 yellow cards will help bring it back down to a more skill level game instead of the physicality.
Moses flips this one in. Russell got the header on it, but able to clear it away with Sacramento. Not the best of touches there. However, the ball right back and going up and over the top was Gautreau, and he landed on his head. And surprised that the referee isn't stopping this game, considering that there's the possibility of a head injury there. And Moses will kick it out of bounds to make sure that Gautreau's okay as he went up against the taller Justin Braun.
USLProSoccer.com. Check out scores, stats, news, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com.
Well, somehow the 26-year-old is all right. It's a very scary moment for Gautreau.
And as we can see here on the replay, he's going to get a very high and lands, ooh, looks like a neck injury. He did not feel good on that one. Got up very gingerly. But you were right, Mark. I'm surprised they didn't stop it earlier, as it could have been the possibility of a head.
Fucito's going to sportingly give it back to the Orange County Blues. So we are on the half-hour mark here at Anteater Stadium. The Orange County Blues won and Sacramento Republic won. As Braun's chasing, but Turner gets there first. McLean to Gautreau. Long searching ball once again for Russell.
Good to see Gautreau there. Looks to be all right.
Braun sizes up Gautreau, tried to curl it around him. But Gautreau using his backside to stop that one. Is Giovanni Santana chasing. And Mirkovic gets it all the way back to his keeper.
Now that was a good play right there to get it back to Gleason. Sacramento Republic came out strong, holding most of the possession. They kind of got, out of their game here as soon as they tied it back up 1-1, the OC Blues. But they need to settle themselves down. The Blues seem to have the upper hand right now.
Gautreau looking for another long ball. And this time Russell went too soon. Mickey Daly opened the scoring for the Sacramento Republic off a free kick, but then scoring from a set piece of their own. Alan Russell with a penalty to bring this game level as we are tied heading into the 32nd minute of play at Anteater Stadium. Momani's header. Turner trying to bring it down. Ooh, and that's a high kick from Okai. And just a yellow card, and Okai very lucky. Kicked him in the head. That could have been a red.
As you can see, Okai is very sorry about that one. Unintentional, going for the ball, but a dangerous play is going to draw that yellow card.
Well, Chad Bond looks to be all right. Former U19 Welsh international.
And we have the replay right here. Okai, ooh, looks like the toe might have hit the forehead. He's going to be all right. Okai saying, hey, you doing okay? You doing okay? And the action continue.
Aaron Long plays it into the middle. Sprayed out to the far side. Looking for an early cross, however, stout defending on the far side. And back into the middle. Okai pokes it away. Kim on the loose ball, stabs it out wide. Moses down the wing, just a bit too far for Gibson Bardsley, but he's going to chase it and force it out of bounds. So great job not to give up on a lost cause, Brad, and it gives the throw-in right back to the Orange County Blues.
Yeah, the Blues, they're going over the top a lot early on, trying to get that ball deep into Sacramento Republic's defense. You know, whatever way works and you can get on offense going, doesn't matter. Playing 1-2 passing over the top, as long as it's generating some buzz and keeping Gleason on his toes. As we've seen early, the OC Blues have got some good chances.
Russell working in the corner. Santana chasing as well. Has only Momeni to find in the box. Just a bit too tall for him. Turner looking to get it back in. Not a bad ball to the back post. Flicked backwards. And it's going to be the third corner kick of the game for Orange County. You could see what Alan Russell was trying to do there at the back post. Saw that it cross was too long and tried to knot it back across goal. But good defending from the Sacramento Republic, even though it's at the expense of a corner kick.
Oh, it was a very veteran move there by the captain, Alan Russell. Saw that he was not on target, did his best he can to keep the offensive attack going, and earned himself a corner in the OC Blues.
This one be an in-swinger from the far side. Five players in the box for the Blues, and Kim hovering just on the edge of it. Played short, but flicked on and cleared away before Kim could get there. Momeni, he can shoot from distance. Didn't get proper contact, and then a foul from Momeni for coming in from behind. Well, Momeni has scored plenty of long-range goals. His one goal in USL Pro play last year against Wilmington came from 25 yards out.
Fans, be sure to stop by the Orange County Blues merchandise booth and fill out an information sheet for your chance to win
Daly.
exclusive prizes.
Aaron Long on loan from the Portland Timbers.
Or tickets to the next home match.
Long wants it back. Kim keeping a watchful eye on him. As this one swung over for Comenta. Momeni hunted him down. And Kim snapping at the ankles. This one to Moses. It was a bit awkward for him, but he did well to control it. And Moses chased down. That's a tremendous sliding tackle. All ball. And a chance for the Republic to break in the 35th minute. And Braun wasn't reading that run as it was played down the flank looking for him, but he didn't make that diagonal until it was too late. Okai wins it. Flicked on, and once again played forward, looking for Russell. Russell able to muscle his way through and get it out wide. Floated into the danger area, but it's going to be easy for Gleason in the end. Catching practice for the New Zealand International.
That was a great job by Russell to reset and find it back out wide and send it back in. Unfortunately, Gleason was right there.
Okai. Turner. O'Leary turns it. And no foul despite the pleas of Santana to the referee. So we are inside the final 10 minutes of the first half here at Anteater Stadium on the campus of UC Irvine. 1-1 between the Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic. Daly and Russell, the goal scorers. As this one thumped long.
Head coach of the OC Blues, Yazdani's got to be happy with the way his team responded after trailing early in this match. They have the upper hand right now as they're generating quick 1-2 touch passes and keeping that ball in Sacramento's half.
Of the OC Blues, newly remodeled and located near John Wayne Airport.
Comenta wanted a free kick, instead Long overtakes. And this is Dalbridge, 22-year-old Australian, one of those players that joined from the Ventura County Fusion. Well, the players lying on the ground, they're trying to clear it away, and yet dangerous play is called against the Orange County Blues. Ryan O'Leary giving up another free kick, and this is about the area the ball was sent in from which Daly scored. It's the Calvary's coming up from the back once again.
Yeah, and then we see Russell coming back in because he's a little bit stronger on those high balls, get ahead on it and try and clear it out for the Blues and maybe start a counterattack as they are, like you said, 10 minutes left here.
That one lacking the necessary trajectory, but it falls kindly for Fucito. However, nowhere to go with it. Clip back in, but right to Russell.
Russell trying to play that ball down the right flank there. did go out of bounds, but it gives the Blues a chance to restructure their defense and clear this ball out.
So throwing on the far side for the Sacramento Republic. Okai brings it down. Beautifully done this as the ball finds the feet of Justin Braun. Hits it back, played out wide. Quickly closed down by Moses. Good defending from him. Long. Into the center for Comenta. 23-year-old continued his run, and it allows Long to cut inside. Now Braun playing very far away from the goal. Comenta has it poked away from him, out of bounds. It'll be Sacramento's throw.
I'm very impressed with what I've seen here from Clementa, the right defensive back for Sacramento Republic. He has been a key part of their attack going forward, connecting with Fucito and Braun.
Braun looking for Long. And Gotral just did well to get a foot in there. Comenta, at just 23, has already played in the Slovak Superliga with Zelina, and has also played in the Bundesliga too, as mentioned earlier. And he's got a cannon for an arm as well. Kim gets it to Santana. Santana did well to make amends for his mistake. And now Russell chasing once again. This one back to Gleason. Hit a bit light, almost putting the keeper in an awkward situation, but he smashes it to safety.
And that one was hit long by Bardsley, but, I'd like to see him maybe control that and play a little 1-2 touch passing before sending that up to Russell, as they had an opportunity to control the tempo right there. But they seem to get it back with Okai to Kim, and they'll go on the attack again.
Kim. Moses is the release valve, who took a heavy touch but gets the benefit of the doubt as he kicks it off his marker and wins a throw-in for the Blues. So we're heading into the 40th minute. Oh, and unlucky from the clearance from Gotral. Not the best ball back from McLean, but he deals with it well. And O'Leary looks to send it forward. Moses did well to get a foot on it. This one will go out of bounds for a throw-in for the Blues, as we're inside the final 5 minutes of first half normal time.
April 24th against Harrisburg City.
And we want to remind you to make sure to follow @USL Pro on Twitter for all of the latest scores and updates. Brad, do you have a Twitter account?
I do not have a Twitter account, but I think I need to add one and make one and add USL Pro here.
Well, I follow USL Pro, and little shameless self-promotion is you can follow me @SoccerCerber. So send your compliments and complaints, because they're always though as well, to @SoccerCerber. So this throw-in flung forward. Kim left it off. Okai switches it for Turner. Oh, velvet touch to bring it down. However, Comenta stepped inside Momeni and continued his run, but Braun went back with it. And now it's Sacramento trying to pass their way out of their own end. Comenta is onside, has the step on Turner. Comenta cutting in, puts it across, behind. This is Lopez trying to engineer a bit of space for a shot, and McLean got down well. Great break from Comenta, though, down that flank.
Yes, Braun had an opportunity to hit him earlier. I thought his touch might have brought it away from that attack. Clementa stayed on his run, and sure enough, found him down the right side. Braun with the right foot. Great opportunity for Lopez. McLean, though, able to stop that left foot, as he did not get that much power behind it.
Well, Momeni whistled for the foul. Be a free kick inside the center circle.
The Blues mascot, Super Blue, attempt some dizzy dribbling or dance for dinner. Go to the Blues merchandise booth and sign up tonight.
Referee checking to make sure the player's okay. Fucito, or Bond rather, looks to be all right. Kilmenta making a run down this near side. Braun leaves it off for Darbridge. And it'll go out of bounds, but it'll be a throw-in for Sacramento. As Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro, follow @Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. Kim and Moses teaming up to defend on the far side. And O'Leary tidies up. And this one falls kindly for Dalbridge, who will get it back to his keeper. Inside the final 2 minutes of first half normal time, knotted up at 1 at Anteater Stadium. Man on the ball, Mickey Daly, the goal scorer for the Sacramento Republic. But Alan Russell answered back with a penalty kick. Kim, over the top. Smartly headed down from Santana, but well read. Oh, and the Blues need to talk there. Lopez, 11 assists last year for the Blues. That was good enough for second in the entire USL Pro. Kilmenta looking for one, but Turner mops up. Daly gets it right back from Lopez. Hearing that there will be 2 minutes of first half stoppage time.
Dr. David Velasquez is the official chiropractor of the OC Blues.
Can either of these
Dr.
teams
Velasquez
take
is
the lead
located
before they head
in
into the
Sacramento.
locker room?
Learn more about Dr.
Okay.
Velasquez by calling
Little
him
touch
at
on for
714
Santana.
990
Former Cal State Dominguez Hills midfielder has been all over the place tonight. McLean with the clearance. Russell going up once again. Daly barged into the back of him, but the referee not interested. And now a free kick is going to be whistled against the Blues. Quickly taken to Kilmenta. The Montenegrin charges forward, wants the ball back out wide. And once again, Braun spins the other way and plays it back.
Kilmenta's been doing a great job on the right side here. Playing 1-2 touch passing.
That's gorgeous combination with Aaron Long, but a bit too far for Kilmenta as Long put a little too much mustard on that one. And it goes out of bounds. Will be a goal kick as we head into stoppage time here at Anteater Stadium.
Looks like he might have lost his legs there.
Every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014. Features include DVR, chat, and social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Orange County Blues YouTube channel as well as the Sacramento Republic FC YouTube channel. Russell. Couldn't find Momeni as Russell goes down, and this could be a big blow for the Blues, but the picture looks good as he gets back up. Walking gingerly, however.
And looks like Sacramento Republic is going to try and play possession here and go into the half 1-1 as they don't want to give up a late goal, as they have never trailed at all this season in their 2 games.
Santana looks to have covered every blade of grass in this first half for the Blues. As the offside flag went up against Fucito, but it doesn't matter as the ball goes to McLean, so play will go on. Now McLean will pick it up at the extreme of his penalty area and get it out to Moses. Only option for him is down the wing, but Kim is unguarded. Santana looking to turn, and he's brought to ground by Dalbridge.
Foul called on Republic number 22. Harrison Dalbridge.
Well, you know the Blues are going to probably play this one long.
Waning seconds here this first half. Maybe catch Gleason napping.
Make some noise!
As this probably is going to do it for the first half.
6 players lined up across the top of the box. That's a good ball driven in. Kim gets his head on it. It's going to require another flick. Go Trow fighting for it, but Sacramento able to clear it away. O'Leary tidies up, and that will do it. Very well played first half between the Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic as the teams will head into the locker room tied at 1. What are your thoughts? Is this what you were expecting at the beginning of the game, Brad?
I did think that Sacramento Republic was going to come out and be strong as they showed, getting that early goal on the free kick by Daly, but It was after that goal, it was the energy I saw from Orange County Blues, never giving up, equalizing with great long balls, 1-2 touch passing, caused the penalty kick, and the captain, Alan Russell, put it in, netted it up, tied here 1-1 and a half.
Well, Sacramento looking to stay undefeated in their first ever USL Pro season. The Orange County Blues looking for their first win. We'll see what happens in the final 45 minutes. But for now, we're going to step aside real quick, and we come back. David Smock and Brad Paul will have the halftime show for you.
Welcome to the Orange County Blues halftime report here at the University of California, Irvine, where it's a 1-1 tie at the end of the first 45 minutes. Alongside Brad Paul, I'm David Smock. And Brad, some very interesting soccer in the first half by both teams tonight.
Yeah, Sacramento Republic, they came out early in the 8th minute here on a free kick by Rodrigo Lopez, finding Daly on the left foot. Past McLean, couldn't even do anything about it, but it was the resilience of the young OC Blues squad to kind of light a fire under them and show, hey, we can compete with these guys. Sacramento Republic being a surprise team of the league, almost beating the LA Galaxy 2, beat Chivas Reserves 3-1, and for the last 35 minutes, the OC Blues have had the upper hand here.
Yeah, and of course, as you mentioned, making Daly in the 8th minute, and Rodrigo Lopez, the former Blue player, or Blues, playing for the Blues last year, now with Sacramento, getting the assist. And again, Alan Russell, the captain of the Orange County Blues, on a penalty kick in the 19th minute was the equalizer. What's really kind of interesting, it was, both goalkeepers made some really great saves. This could easily be 2-2 at the half instead of 1-1. Gleason made a great one in the 13th minute. Then at the other end for Orange County in the waning moments of the first half, I think about the 42nd, 43rd minute. And really some very good chances, actually, for both teams when they were not playing inside the middle.
Yeah, the Bardsley got free on the right side there on a through ball, had one-on-one with Gleason and hit it just high, but earned himself a corner kick, and they kept it on there. And, again, Rodrigo Lopez had a left foot that was going to McLean's left across the goal, and dove, made a great stop, and it very easily could be 2-2.
Very quickly, you're the head coach of Sacramento Republic. What are you telling your players?
You got to tell them to come out with that intensity that they came out with in the first half. They were moving the ball around, talking, making the great runs, playing on the right side. They need to find Braun more up top, and I would look for Clemenza and Braun to hook up on the right side, giving those through balls in and causing an attack on the OC Blues defense.
At the same time, you're the head coach of the Orange County Blues. What do you tell your players?
Yazdani's got to tell his players to keep it up. They're doing a great job generating the attack. You might want to play some touches before kicking it long, but as long as they can keep doing that, I could see them taking the lead in their first win of the season.
Again, a 1-1 tie at halftime. The Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic. We'll step aside in just a moment. You're watching USL Pro live on YouTube.
Getting set for the second half here at Anteater Stadium, 1-1 between the Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic. It was Mickey Daly scoring off of a free kick sent in by none other than Rodrigo Lopez, who comes back to put his former employers to the sword. However, the Blues responded well, Brad, with a 19th minute penalty kick from Alan Russell after a strong run into the box from Gibson Bardsley.
Yeah, it was a great switch of the ball on the attack by Kim there to get it out to Bardsley. Found it, drew the penalty, tied it up. Here we are, 1-1, and OC Blues have the advantage. That last 35 minutes, they were excited, quick, one-two-touch passing, talking more, generating attack out of the back, and that's what they worked on all week, being more defensive in their attack as holding their shape, as last week OKC ran right by them on those through balls. But now they seem to have the upper hand, and Sacramento Republic, they've never trailed at all this season. 1-0 lead against LA Galaxy 2, gave up an 81st minute goal, kept it up against the Chivas USA reserves, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, ended up winning 3-1. It would be interesting to see what happens if they trail in this match, as they have to play tomorrow night at the StubHub Center against the LA Galaxy 2. Expect to see some subs here from Preki, the veteran.
I was actually talking to some of the Sacramento players who didn't dress tonight, and they said the same thing, that they just have not been able to get behind the Orange County Blues defense. At the same time, though, as we said at the beginning of the broadcast, John Spencer said that they worked this week on their defensive shape, on making sure the ball didn't get behind them, but they've created chances, and very well, Gibson Bardsley and a couple other players, it could be 3-1 Orange County at the moment.
It could, and it also could be 3-2, as McLean made a very nice save on none other than Lopez with a left-footed shot coming across on his left side. But it'll be very exciting to see what they can do. They need to stop the attack of Clemenza on the right side, their defenseman for Sacramento Republic. He's doing a great job hooking up with Fusito and Justin Braun. If Justin Braun can hold a little bit stronger up top and distribute the ball, expect more opportunities coming out of Sacramento.
Well, it's 1-1 here heading into the final 45 minutes. Have scores from across the league as the Richmond Kickers lost at Charlotte 2-1. The Pittsburgh Riverhounds fell in a 7-goal thriller to the visiting Wilmington Hammerheads, and the Charleston Battery losing to Orlando City. And in the other match we do not know the score of is the OKC Energy at Arizona United. But you can go on Facebook or check Twitter at those USL Pro links and see that score of that game, as well as the scores and the recaps of the other games. As we're underway here in the second half, this is the first of 4 meetings between these two sides, as the Blues will head up to the Capitol on May 3rd and again on July 4th. And then these two teams will end their series, in the regular season at least, on August 17th, right back here at Anteater Stadium on the campus of UC Irvine, as a long searching ball from Okai headed away. Kim brings it down. A smart little flick from Bond. Looking for options. Bardsley read it, but got there just a bit too late. And good job by Moses not to overcommit. Lopez made 5 appearances under Preki at Chivas USA. We all know Preki. We all know World Cup veteran, 2-time MVP in the MLS, 2-time goal-scoring champion. But many people don't know that Dariush Yazdani had 63 caps for Iran and played for the likes of Bayer Leverkusen, where they were league and cup runners-up one season, and also played in Belgium as well as in Iran as well. So on the other side of the world, Yazdani is considered as much of a legend, probably almost as much as Preki is here and across the world.
Oh, yeah, world-class experience coming from all around. Give these players some great advice and hopefully give them the edge here tonight and break this 1-1 tie.
I think the one big difference is this isn't Preki's first rodeo. Of course, 2007 MLS Coach of the Year, he took Chivas USA to the Supporters Shield. And for Dariush Yazdani, he played 2 games for the LA Blues last season before becoming the coach on June 2nd after Jesus Rico Sanz got the sack. And he led them into the playoffs. So Yazdani kind of learning as he goes, where Preki's had that experience coming back from a 4-year hiatus, and he has the Sacramento Republic team challenging on all fronts. As Braun flicked it through, looking for Rodrigo Lopez.
Bardsley being the aggressor there, getting a foul called on him, but he's been the aggressor all night, and it's been proving very successful for the OC Blues as he's getting past that defense, and he was the one that drew the penalty kick to tie it all up here 1-1.
Gleason's ball goes straight out of bounds. It'll be a throw in from Moses as Bardsley's working on that wing against Vukovic. It's been a good battle in that first half. We'll see how it turns out here in the second as Mirkovic with a smart ball inside. Sacramento trying to pass their way out of tight spaces here. They win the throw-in through Vukovic.
Yeah, they're going to look to find Braun or Fusito here in the middle and switch that attack and find Clemenza down the right side.
Braun leaves it off for Lopez as Braun continues his run. Little touchback for Vukovic from Fusito. Long gave it to him as well. Sends it all the way to the other side. Russell still chasing. Daly calm under pressure, gets it over to Dahlbridge. Okai pushed a lot further forward to start this second half. It's the long ball to the far side, dealt with by Turner. However, the header looking through for Braun, and Grochow had to get there, and almost an own goal. And Braun asking for a pass back, but he knows that it's really never going to come to fruition considering the fact that it was more deflection than a pass. As Moses glides his way through midfield, weaving in and out of traffic. Gets it out wide to Turner, looking for Kim, waiting, arriving. Does Clemenza get there first? Clemenza clips it into the middle. Smartly brought down on the chest by Braun. And this is Vukovic getting forward. Oh, 29-year-old unable to control it as the move fizzles out for the Republic in the 50th minute.
That was a great call for the ball by Vukovic running down that left side.
As Precky's preparing some fresh legs to come in. Michael Fusito's getting ready to check out. And coming in for him will be Dakota Collins. Played 13 minutes on his professional debut against the LA Galaxy 2, but did not play against Chivas USA reserves.
And it's going to be interesting to see what they could do in this attack here without Fusito, as we highlighted him at the beginning of the game. Goal scorer and an assist last week against Chivas USA reserves, but maybe Precky's trying to save his legs for tomorrow night against the LA Galaxy 2 at StubHub Center.
I will check that. It's Octavio Guzman coming in to make his professional debut. The rookie out of Chico State was first team All-California Coast Athletic Conference and an All-American last season. So Guzman getting his first taste of USL Pro Soccer. Space is open for Bardsley. However, Okai couldn't find him on the far side, or make that Santana rather. Oh, that's a tremendous tackle from Santana. Leaves it off for Okai. The Ghanaian just unable to find the top corner.
That was great work there, getting that sliding tackle, and Okai coming in to pick up that loose ball. Great unselfishness there to take a shot on goal. There was nobody there at the back post. He did the right thing, put his head down and strike it. Fortunately for Gleason, it went wide right.
The Republic, number 9, Collins, Dakota.
Well, now we're being told that it was Collins Dakota coming in. I'm completely confused as we're getting information from all different sides of the story. So we apologize. Bardsley. Overhit for Moses, but he bought it down well. Gave it back to O'Leary. Cleared away by Vukovic, former Columbus crewman, and looking to run is Dakota Collins. So Octavio Guzman on the roster tonight, but still on the bench for Precky, as it is Dakota Collins who is in for Michael Fusito.
Roxon Medical, the official sponsor of the Orange County Blues, is aspiring to be the #1 medical center.
Santana unable to get the flick on. As Bardsley has to save this one. Bit off kilter with that pass as it's easy for Gleason in the end. Good distribution out wide. And the break could be on here for the Republic, but instead they pull it back.
Bardsley was looking for Russell to make that run, but he did not. The communication was off, but Russell's been doing a great job up top, being the point man, holding the ball, and distributing off to the left and to the right and making those runs. That's what they need, and they're getting right out of that captain tonight.
Gottrell gets it out wide to Moses. Moses played as an outside winger in the first game, now playing in as outside back. Well, he's done well in both positions. 20-year-old coming over from the Baltimore Bohemians in the Premier Development League, but he's also had stints with lower league teams in both Austria and Switzerland, so plenty of experience already at just the young age of 20.
They're using his speed down here on the right side, and it's proven well so far. Maybe we'll see Moses settle into this position going on further in the season.
Sacramento being pushed all the way back, and Gleason has to mop up. Not the best clearance from him, and gives the ball right back to the Blues in their own end.
Yeah, it was a good pressure by OC Blues there, as this ball's been in the Sacramento Republic's half since the start of that 46th minute. Blues looking for an opportunity. Looks like setting up for a long throw here.
Still 1-1 in the 54th minute. Both goals coming inside the first 20 minutes of this game. As here's that long throw from Turner. It's looking for the flick on, bouncing in the box. Russell trying to turn, and he's brought down, but the referee uninterested.
That was a great turn by Russell. His leg was hampered. He wasn't even able to get an opportunity off right there.
Well, I think the referee got it right there, and he's not going to give two penalties. As screeching through the midfield is Mirkovic. Hint of handball perhaps against Santana, but it works out well for the Republic. Ball played low and across, and Gottrell did well just to deal with it. Owen Russell could go in the book for that tackle. And this time, just the talking to from the referee. Russell, very lucky there.
Maybe showing his frustration where he thought he should have had a call in the box right there, but ref let him play on. Luckily did not get a card right here.
So you think it was a penalty?
I think so. He tried to make that turn with his right foot, and he was held back. He couldn't even swing his leg around. I thought if he was free, that would have been in the back of the net, and we'd be looking at a 2-1 lead here for the OC Blues.
Russell and Bardsley both streaking as Gottrell picks out Bardsley. Offside flag stays down. Vukovic squares up to Bardsley. Bardsley gets around him. Put it to the far post, but that's good defending by Clement on the far side. Oh, beautiful ball played into the channel by Santana for Moses. His cross, though, lacking the necessary height. And now O'Leary able to muscle Collins off the ball. And he uses his safety valve in Patrick McLean. Good work from the Scotsman. Played in the Scottish Premier League with Kilmarnock, Dundee United, and Aberdeen. Three storied clubs, of course. Can't really say they're going to win titles considering the fact that Rangers and Celtic have taken it every year. And then with Rangers now in the lower divisions, it's pretty much Celtic's title every time the season starts.
Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information.
Fans, want to remind you, USLProSoccer.com. Scores, stats, news, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. And I actually went to my smartphone and looked up those scores at halftime on USLProSoccer.com. So it works from any kind of tablet, phone, computer, iPad, iPod, whatever you need. Is Vukovic with the header downward.
And up to the minute, not to mention.
Yeah. Little touch off from Lopez. And Bond gets it back to his keeper. Dalbridge, the Australian out of Appalachian State. And a chance to thread this one through. On here is Collins. Collins is in. And that shot was always tailing away from goal.
That probably was the best opportunity all game for Sacramento Republic. They had 3 guys making the run, found a wide open Collins. He just simply looked up too soon and thought he had an opening. McLean cut the angle off and sure enough went wide, and Blues escape out of that one.
Well, perhaps a bit too much excitement for the rookie there in that situation. Is this one played behind Bardsley? Bardsley asking for that ball to be sent further forward. Rodrigo Lopez. And the ball played through once again, but it will skip all the way into the arms of Patrick McLean. And Lopez continuing to storm forward here. Asking some real questions of this Blues defense, but finally they're able to clear the ball.
And one thing I've noticed here is Sacramento Republic have not been able to find their point man, Justin Braun. He seemed almost invisible this second half.
At the same time, are you worried that on the last 2 occasions, though, the Blues defense did get split? One ball along the ground for Collins, the other ball over the air, but just overhit.
You know, with the way they're attacking, that's going to happen, those counterattacks. But I wouldn't say Yazdani needs to make a change. I would say keep what you're doing, as it's been working, as Okai tried to distribute that one to Bardsley. But a little miscommunication. I think the OC Blues defense has been doing a great job all match, and Yazdani has to be happy.
Lopez. Dalbridge. Lopez gives it back to Collins. Collins working one-on-one against O'Leary. Now Kim comes back to help him out. Great work from Collins. And both players clattering into each other, and a hard foul on Vukovic. And Vukovic is going to get whistled, but the Sacramento Republic player is still down. Asking how that couldn't be a foul, but it looked like a good 50-50 challenge to me.
Yeah, O'Leary came in, got all ball. Lopez's momentum just carried him right into a bigger O'Leary, and OC Blues win in. Bardsley draws a foul, and they take it the other way. And they're playing great 1-2 touch passing again out of the back, building that attack, looking for the long ball.
O'Leary on the diagonal. Bardsley not chasing, as Vukovic will let this one roll out.
Let's go, fans. Make some noise.
I don't think Vukovic was very happy about that call, but let's see if Bardsley and Vukovic go out of here in this second half.
Rodrigo Lopez with his hard running and smart passing, really trying to seize the initiative here for the Sacramento Republic, as it's 1-1 on the hour mark at Anteater Stadium. But it's Okai going forward for the Blues. Rather played behind Alan Russell, who came back from an offside position, and now the referee spots the flag. So it'll be a free kick for Sacramento Republic.
Kim doing a great job distributing the ball to Okai. These two have been working great in the middle. I think that's what they've been needing, somebody to join up with Okai and get this attack going forward. And they've created a lot more chances, a lot better than what we saw last week against the Energy.
Let's hear for Super Blue. Fans, come on, make some noise.
Dalbridge coming forward. Lopez plays it into the middle for Bond, who is in trouble, but lovely little move to skip past Alan Russell. Braun streaking down the middle. Braun getting there just beyond his reach. The chance goes wanting for Sacramento Republic, but they still have the ball deep in the Blues box. Bond gets it back to Mirkovic. Ball swung from one side to the other. Very compact defense from the Blues, forcing the Republic to recycle their runs. And chasing for Santana to do here.
On that last attack, Sacramento Republic had a streaking Braun down the middle, but with all their experience, they need to get more guys in the middle crashing that goal if they want to take this lead. They have 23 years plus experience in the MLS, but looks like Sacramento Republic's legs are a little tired, and that, you know, is going to weigh heavy on them if they have to go play the LA Galaxy 2 tomorrow night.
A stoppage in play here is Daly just holding the ball to make sure that Vukovic is okay on this near side.
Dr. Velasquez is the official chiropractor of the OC Blues.
Now the ball comes to the 29-year-old.
Learn more about Dr. Velasquez.
Silky smooth to bring it down. And it's
at
Lopez once again.
714-990.
Cut off by Okai and played in for Russell. Russell unable to split the defenders. Okai once again directing traffic. Santana. Daly just too tall for that ball to get dinked over him. But you have to be impressed with what Giovanni Santana's done here in the first hour.
Oh, he's been creating so many chances here and linking up with Russell and Bardsley and distributing it off to Kim and Okai.
This is Bond, and the offside flag stays down. This is Rodrigo Lopez putting his former employers to the sword, off the crossbar, and then misses the rebound. Oh, unlucky for Rodrigo Lopez. The first shot off the crossbar, can't blame him for that, but he has his head in his hands as he should have done better the second time around.
As we see here on the replay, Lopez has him going one-on-one. Wow, left foot hitting the top crossbar and just not connecting on that one touch with the right foot. What a ball it was sent over the top that's got Rodrigo Lopez free. McLean doing a great job making himself big, and maybe Lopez still wishes he was here in Orange County and didn't want to give his Sacramento Republic squad the lead.
Well, Lopez had something very similar happen in preseason against UC Davis. Hit the underside of a crossbar on a penalty kick and then skied the rebound over. So this kind of similar as we have a substitution here. And we are hearing that this time it will be number 19. Of course, you know from the first substitution you can't trust us. It looks like the Blues are getting ready to make a substitution as well.
Maybe Rodrigo Lopez, it was haunting him in that preseason game and happened again right here tonight.
Miscue, and the ball falls kindly for Bardsley.
Into the game for the Republic, number 19, Octavio Guzman.
Now Octavio Guzman enters into the game, the rookie out of Chico State. Division II All-American last year. And this is Gleason. As Preki has hit the switch on his second substitution. And now it looks like the Blues are going to make their first change of the evening.
Into the game for the OC Blues, number 12, Enrique Cardenas.
And Enrique Cardenas comes in,
Mirshad Momeni.
replacing Mirshad Momeni. So Cardenas, the Big West midfielder of the year last season,
Gabriel
has seen
Gonzalez.
action now in every game in his rookie year. Gabriel Gonzalez coming on as well for Giovanni Santana, who has had an excellent 65 minutes here tonight. Very impressed with Santana. Moses goes to ground. Russell trying to fight his way through. Justin Braun. Nifty work from him. Trying to get away down the flank. That's a heavy challenge from O'Leary. And that should be a card.
No.
The only question is what color?
And it looks like O'Leary might escape out of this one card-free.
Oh,
as that
O'Leary's
was
just walking away. You're right.
That was a very tough challenge on Justin Braun there, as he was flying down the left side. Didn't even look like he hit any of that ball, but Justin Braun drew the free kick right there, and it's going to be a great opportunity for Sacramento Republic, but Justin Braun getting up very gingerly.
Well, you should never assume, but I've seen cards given for less. Kluger's really letting them play here tonight, the center referee.
And the replay shows Braun gets ahead of O'Leary, and Leary just clips him down. Wow. Lucky to escape there.
Chance to ping this one into the mixer. That's a great ball in from Lopez. Just unable to get his head onto it, though, was Daly. Almost a second goal for the center back tonight. However, Lopez hit that with the perfect pace and the perfect trajectory as well. Low and hard, right across the face of goal. All it required was a touch, and there was a flick, but McLean watched it flash wide.
Sort of makes you wonder what McLean didn't come out and get that ball right there. It went right across the face of his goal.
Headed back, but just beyond the reach of Russell. Applauds the effort, though, as Gleason will take this one at his feet. Vukovic able to keep this in. Good recovery from Okai. Back to McLean. As a reminder to visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USL Pro. At facebook.com/USL Pro, we'll definitely be updating this game as it's 1-1 in the 68th minute between the Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic, and played through and mowed down. And is this going to be a card? Oh, and as the referee, what's he doing here? Is he pointing to the spot? This one looked to me to be outside of the box. What's your take on it, Brad?
Looked like he was just on the outside and fell in the box, but it was definitely a chance here as you see Bardsley held up from the back. In the NBA, they call that a clear path foul, and looks like he's setting him up. It's a red card.
Daly getting the red card for being the last defender.
Number 22.
Or Dahlbridge, rather. Beg your pardon.
Dahlbridge.
So Dahlbridge is off, and Sacramento Republic are down to 10 men for the better side of the final 20 minutes. But I think Dahlbridge did what he had to do. Otherwise, the Blues would have been away with a clear scoring chance. And remember, Okai scored from this distance in the loss to the LA Galaxy 2 on the opening game of the season for Orange County. So he could be very dangerous from here, as could plenty of other players for the Blues.
It was a great opportunity. Bardsley had that on his right foot, setting up Gleason. I was looking up into the upper V right there, and he did all he could. Pulled down. Again, Okai will be standing over this one.
Okai standing over the dead ball, looking to curl it. Brilliant strike from Okai. Lightning strikes twice as Okai scores his second free kick of the season. And the Blues take a 2-1 lead. Triple jeopardy haunting Sacramento Republic.
What a strike by Stephen Okai. Wow.
Blues SC have taken the lead.
Well, John Spencer.
And we got here the replay. Okai looks like he's going to bend this one over the wall here, right into the upper left corner. Oh, my God. Gleason had no chance on that one, giving the OC Blues the lead here, 2-1. And for the first time this season, Mark, Sacramento Republic is trailing.
John Spencer said to me before this match that Okai has been, under general consensus, the best player of the first two games for the Orange County Blues. As we'll get back to that, acrobatic effort, just missed. And this one looks like it's going to roll into the corner and out of bounds. But getting back to it, the general consensus was Okai was the best player on the field for the Blues in the first two games, but he said he didn't think he played well at all in those first two games. Well, he could certainly have a Man of the Match award tonight if the Blues can hold on to this victory.
I think it speaks volumes as well as he's the one taking those free kicks in the danger zone as the team trusts him, and he's been able to convert on his two opportunities this season.
Well, this is the goal scorer. Bardsley looked to be offside, but it's headed away.
And include a free scarf. Visit our Blues merchandise
as the formation has now become a 4-3-2 for the Sacramento Republic as they are down to 10 men. As that's sending off on Dahlbridge. And this is something that a lot of people have been talking about in the chat rooms and websites, and even within FIFA and the higher echelons of the game is, do you like that if the last man gets pulled down, it's triple jeopardy? There's the red card, there's usually the penalty shot and the goal as well, or in this case, the free kick and the goal. So there's the foul, you lose the man, and then you get scored on just like that. And is that something that you think is a law that's a bit too harsh as this one goes out of bounds?
There's definitely been some debate about that, trying to get FIFA to regulate it and come up with a different alternative. But again, it all comes down to the guy converting that PK or free kick. Okai, fortunately, did it beautifully, but they do have that opportunity to stop a penalty kick or a free kick, so I actually like it. I think you should reward the man for being taken down and having a wide open opportunity, but a lot of other people don't agree.
Moses with the confident header. Bardsley. Was he trying to find Gabriel Gonzalez? Doesn't matter. It might work out here. Russell came sliding in, unable to get it, and his studs went right into Gleason, and Gleason is down. And Russell has gone into some precarious tackles tonight. Lucky that he's not in the book yet, as Stuart Thomas is getting set to check in on the far side.
The ref doing a great job as keeper went down, stopping play immediately.
The good news is that Gleason looks to be okay.
And it looks like we're going to have another substitution here by Precky's squad. Some of the Sacramento Republic fans here getting unruly with the ref.
Coming in is Thomas Stewart for Justin Braun. Another change administered by Precky in the 74th minute. Stewart scored the third and final goal in stoppage time against the Chivas USA reserves. It was a chip from 25 yards out that beat Malia.
Well, Precky here, down a man, down in the game, had to get some fresh legs up top and try to generate something, and Stewart's a great man to do it.
And now Gleason down again. And this could very well mean that we see Jakubik coming in for the Sacramento Republic. Jakubik actually trained with the then LA Blues in 2012, but didn't sign a contract. But Gleason really struggling here.
Well, that's the last thing you want to see of your Sacramento Republic, your starting keeper going down here late in the 75th minute, having to use one of your substitutions.
And if you want to talk about this injury or whether you think Alan Russell should have gotten a yellow card there, make sure to follow @USL on Twitter for all of the latest updates. As Gleason still down, and the Orange County Blues players are using it as an opportunity to go get water. Russell has covered every blade of grass in the offensive half. So impressive to watch him just run and work his butt off up top, because usually when you're in a 4-5-1, if you don't have players working off you, you're isolated and left alone on an island. But Russell's done a great job of holding the ball and bringing players into the play.
Definitely, Mark. He's been the captain out on the field, the captain of the team. He's really demanding it, just like you said, checking to that ball, being the point man, and that's what his responsibility is, the veteran out there, putting his back against the last man of the defense. And he's also looking for those balls over the top. Midfield's doing a great job distributing the ball. You would like to see maybe a little bit more movement up the field, a little more touch passing here to work it up. But as long as they can generate and keep that ball in Sacramento's half, they're doing a great job.
Get another round of applause for the goalkeeper, number 1, Jake Gleason.
Jake Gleason coming off, and Jakubik will come in.
Into the game for Sacramento Republic, number 25, goalkeeper Dominic Jakubik.
Jakubik, the 34-year-old, spent 2010-2011 as a field player in Poland in the Polish second division. And he joins from the Sacramento Gold, and he's in goal for Gleason. And you hope that Gleason's okay, because we remind you that Sacramento Republic, probably the toughest schedule of any team to start this USL Pro season. 5 games on the road, 3 of them at StubHub Center against the LA Galaxy 2 twice, the Chivas USA reserves, and of course, not only playing tonight, but having to go back to the StubHub Center tomorrow to face off against Los Dos. And then another game just 5 days later in Peoria against Arizona United before they finally get to come home and play their first home game on April 26th against the Harrisburg City Islanders.
Maybe the league officials might think that they're the only team with, 2 affiliations in the MLS that could be able to loan more players out, but definitely not easy.
Well shielded out of bounds for a goal kick. The Sacramento Republic will play their first 3 home games at Hughes Stadium, including their first match against the Harrisburg City Islanders. But then the Cal Expo Stadium is expected to be ready for the June 7th match against Arizona United, and that is an 8,000-seat stadium just 2 miles from downtown Sacramento, and it's going to be an unbelievable venue. The Blues will have to go there twice this year. And Rodrigo Lopez actually saying on Facebook, there's talk and rumors going around that 20,000 people want to show up for their first home game, but it's going to be a real some logistics they're going to have to figure out, considering that they're playing at Hughes Stadium at Sacramento City College. But that just shows the support that this Sacramento fan base already has.
Well, the Sacramento front office has to like that, and maybe they might need to start upping their ticket prices.
Streaming forward, Bardsley, but it's played through, and the offside flag is up, so it will not count. Chance goes wanting in the 79th minute. As the assistant referee on the far side raised his flag, but it was good run through the middle.
As Dakota Collins finishes off the play just for practice there, as he missed his first opportunity when it counted, this one will be waved off. Great offsides trap by the OC Blues defense, and you have to like how they're not dropping back and playing defense and trying to hold on to this 2-1 lead. They want to put the pressure up. They want to score more. They want to put this game away right now, especially with that man advantage.
Blues looking to hang on for their first win of the season. As Gabriel Gonzalez tries to bring it down. Mirkovic able to fight him off the ball. However, the Blues able to keep control of it. Vjekubic gets his first touch of the evening. 80th minute at Anteater Stadium. 2-1 in favor of the Blues, courtesy of a brilliant free kick from Stephen Okai after Dahlbridge had been sent off for being the last man and dragging down the forward, making the run through for the Blues. Mark Serber alongside Brad Paul. Hope that you're enjoying our coverage here on USL Pro's YouTube page. Of course, a warm welcome to all of you watching around the world in the Orange County area and up in Sacramento as well. Hope that you are enjoying it no matter what the score is, because I'm sure not too many happy people in the California capital at the moment. But their side has so many capable players that they can definitely come back and tie this game and possibly even win this game despite being down to 10 men. It's all about how Orange County hangs on here in the final 10 minutes.
Yes, they have experience looming on Sacramento Republic's side, 23-plus combined years of experience in the MLS.
Well cleared out by Cardenas, but a foul is called.
Didn't hear that one. I thought it was going to be a handball.
The question is where? Still a chance to send this one in, as we've seen Rodrigo Lopez put in some very dangerous free kicks tonight. Vukovic wanted to get in there. Now they're telling him to hang back. Lopez swings it into the mixer. McLean was decisive with his punch. Only as far, though, as Stewart. Now the shot takes a deflection, and the flag stays down. Moses nipping at the ankles of the Sacramento Republic forward. Sent back into the box, and the Blues able to deal with it. Cardenas brings it down. Guzman chasing him, and Guzman chops him to the ground.
Great quick play by Kim, but the ref's going to bring it back. Maybe an opportunity right there as they could quick start, as Sacramento had all their men up trying to equalize this here in the 82nd minute, as they're down one man and down one goal late. Never trailed before, and it would have been interesting to see how this team would have been able to get back in this one, but they have to tackle a whole nother animal, being a man down, as Delbridge got that red card, and Okai converted the beautiful free kick.
Harrison Delbridge, Justin Braun, and Jake Gleason all 3 players who were named to the USL Pro Team of the Week after that 3-1 win over the Chivas USA Reserves are now off the pitch for the Sacramento Republic. Oh, and this is very awkward for McLean. And McLean did well to rectify the situation, but it's another throw-in for Kilmenta. As Gibson Bardsley's night is about to be over. Yazdani about to hit the switch on another substitution, but the Blues, with some panic defending there, finally able to get it away. Looking over the top. Good control. Lopez trying to slide it through. McLean is out. McLean's been beaten, able to recover, played back across goal, just beyond the reach of Lopez. Otherwise, that would have been an easy tap-in for the equalizer. Gabriel Gonzalez coming all the way back. And Gonzalez probably knows plenty of these players as he joined the Blues last season from the Ventura County Fusion.
And the replay there, he touches one pass right by McLean, tries to find a streaking man in the middle, just outran it, and Okai able to clear the ball and save another attack from Sacramento Republic.
Oh, that's another beautiful ball over the top, this time from Vukovic. Back to Kilmenta. Well defended by Okai. Oh, and Kim can't lose the ball in midfield in these situations. Guzman trying to take it away. And Kim just stabs it into the middle, but right to Lopez. Another gorgeous ball from Lopez over the top. Played across, but nobody working their way into the box for the Sacramento Republic. And the run made a bit too late. Needs to be more urgency from the Republic, Brad.
Yes, there does. It's unfortunate with a man down that they can't get that full attack that they need, but luckily for the Blues, able to kick it out of bounds here and get that substitution and give their defense a short little break as they were squandering to get back. But the sub's not going to come in. Still got a little bit of a break, and looks like 2 men will be waiting to come on next.
So Bardsley will stay on the field as Vukovic plays this one forward to Lopez. Mirkovic. Oh, and Stewart trying to curl it to the far post. And the question is, did McLean get a touch? The referee and the assistant referee agree, no. So now we might get those 2 substitutions. But a great job by Stewart to engineer that space for himself.
Well, McLean did a good job of letting that one roll by the goal as he saw that it wasn't going to be on target. I would have liked to seen a little bit more power behind that as he had a wide open shot in that right corner. McLean would have been beat had he put more speed on it.
So Bardsley and Kim coming out. Tremendous debut for the 18-year-old Kim. Is coming on is Roknipor for his second game. Saw 16 minutes of action against Oklahoma City.
Kim did a great job, as you said. First touch was a little off, but he settled in right after that and did a great job in the middle.
Rehab is the official OC Blues athletic training partner. Learn more about head trainer Chris Phillips and his staff at www.competeperformance.com.
86 minute now, still 2-1 in favor of the Blues. As we'd like to remind you that Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow @Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. Sacramento play it out of their corner. Okai pushes Rodrigo Lopez off the ball. Okai wins another header. Guzman was able to nip it off of Cardenas, and Cardenas sends him to the ground. And cleared away. Russell offside. As the offside flag is up. And just anywhere will do now for the Blues in terms of just getting it away from their goal inside these final 3.5 minutes.
Well, you know, they should try and pull back the reins here and play possession. They have that man advantage and the lead late. You got fresh legs out there. You don't want to give up a cheeky tying goal here in the waning minutes as they're running offensively, but they want to get back here.
Beautiful combination passing from the Republic, and a free kick as Mirkovic is bowled over. Roknipor, the guilty party.
Sacramento looking like they still have a full squad as their second half touches here in the last 10 minutes have been beautiful to each other. 1-2 touch passing.
Guzman tried to get that one back to Collins, but it's cleared away. Guzman loses out on the header. Ooh, and it looked like that ball was cleared right into the face of the charging Republic player. The good news is that he looks to be okay, but that's very, very uncomfortable, as I believe it was Guzman giving 100% commitment for the cause.
A little chill here on the night. That one's going to sting.
As McLean is going to take as much time as he can. Launches this one to the line. Cardenas did well to keep it in. Headed away by Daly. Gonzalez skips past him. Gonzalez twisting and turning. Gives it off in the midfield. Little touch from Russell. Back for Cardenas. And he tried to play through for Roknipor. But the Blues win it back in the Republic's half.
Great decision by Cortez to get it outside here to Moses.
Now Moses thought about going forward and instead smartly stays back. And Roknipor was trying to take that one into the corner to hold it. But he will win the throw-in for the Blues. This one played inside, looking for Gonzalez. Unable to spin away from his man. Okai gives it all the way back to his keeper as we head into the final minute of play at Anteater Stadium with the Blues hanging on to a 2-1 lead. And we're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time as Roknipor chases this ball out of bounds. And fans, I know you saw the graphic earlier, but just a reminder that every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014, as that was a great takeaway from Daly. Features include DVR chat and social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Orange County Blues and the Sacramento Republic FC YouTube channels.
Russell's been doing a great job checking on that ball. Might have lost his legs here.
Oh, and trying his luck from distance is Moses. It was a bit audacious, but it wasn't too far off.
Not a bad opportunity to catch that backup goalkeeper napping here, as he had been jumped into action late for the injury to Gleason. Still unsure about what it was, but it seemed to be a knee or an ankle as he came in on a 50-50 ball with Alan Russell.
O'Leary using his muscle to shield that one out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for the Blues as we are now into stoppage time. The home side looking for their first victory of the season and looking to give the Republic their first loss in franchise history. The Blues will have till the 19th to recover as Gonzalez holds up play smartly here. Now clips it over to Russell. Russell onside, and a beautiful Cruyff touch to bring that ball down and get away from his marker. Roknipor. Cardenas smartly into the corner. And Cardenas is just going to try and hold it, and he'll win the throw-in. Well, it looked to have gone off the Sacramento player. Assistant referee disagrees with me, and it will be a Sacramento throw-in.
Great job by the Blues holding the ball there, killing more time. As we have 5 minutes of stoppage time as we're nearing the end. Gotta love the work that Cortez has done. Come in here, pulling the ball back, gaining possession for them.
Well, the next match for the LA Blues is against the LA Galaxy too. However, they have till the 19th to rest. Well, Sacramento Republic goes back to work in less than 24 hours, and that game has been moved to 7:30 tomorrow night. Sacramento Republic versus the LA Galaxy 2 at the StubHub Center Track and Field Stadium, of course, can be seen right here on USL Pro's YouTube page. But Sacramento Republic, at the moment, need to get the ball forward. They've been playing around with it in the back, and finally Lopez, who's really been orchestrating the attack all night with his range of passing, is looking to be the catalyst here. Gets it out wide. Wants it back. Instead, it is going to go forward this time. And hoofed clear once again, this time from Gautreau.
And this might be the last opportunity for Sacramento Republic. One push forward.
Let's go. Make some noise.
Blues looking to close this game out. As Turner wins the first header. Second header won by Gautreau, and he's able to clear it away. Beautiful ball into the feet of Russell. Little touch back for Roknipur. Former Iranian Youth International sends it across, looking for Gonzalez, and perhaps not the best idea, giving it right back to Sacramento, and the break could be on here. Solid defending from Moses. And just as I say that, gives the ball away.
One last push.
Mirkovic is invited to go at the gap here. Now it's closed down. He's able to get it out wide. Poked away by Cardenas on the far side. Mirkovic to Lopez. Looking to pierce that armor around the penalty area, Lopez. And that was a good ball out wide. Is it going to stay in? It's a dangerous cross. Squirts right across the goal, and finally cleared to safety by the Blues.
Bad communication between McLean and Moses right there. You have to be talking and clear that ball out way sooner than going across the goal.
Lopez goes to ground. The referee not interested. Vukovic trying to step in. Russell was nipping at his heels. And now Russell will haunt down Lopez, but Lopez able to win that ball. The foul is called. And Mirkovic getting into it with Russell. And Russell gets that yellow card for persistent fouling.
Only adding to Sacramento Republic's last chance here, giving them an opportunity on this free kick as everyone is back in defense for Orange County. This is going to be the final ball as the ref looks down at his whistle.
Well, Lopez started the game by putting a ball in that led to a goal. Can he end the game the same way? Didn't have the proper trajectory. Gonzalez able to get it clear, and the Orange County Blues have won their first game of the 2014 USL Pro season, while sending the Sacramento Republic to their first loss. And the Republic crumbling just a little bit here as they were brought down to 10 men due to that foul from Harrison Dahlbridge. And then Okai scoring the game-winning goal with a gorgeously struck free kick. World class.
Definitely goal of the week so far. Goal of the season in my eyes from everything and all the highlights I've seen around here. The Orange County Blues did a great job this week in training. Really shored up their defense, and it led to a great attack as we had the first game for Kim here, hooking up with Okai, which really seemed to work well for the Orange County Blues. I expect to see that next week out of them. You couldn't have said more about how well they played bouncing back after that defeat from OKC Energy, beating the Sacramento Republic, who have never trailed at all this season, giving them their first defeat.
And the first time Sacramento Republic have given up more than one goal this season, and there was nothing Gleason could do about that goal from Okai. As Gabriel Gonzalez is down on the field with our own Hersini Dalcid, so let's go down to the field and see what Gonzalez has to say about the Blues' first victory of the year.
Thank you, Mark. We're here with Gabriel Gonzalez. Gabriel, it's your first win. How do you feel?
Happy that we won today. It's been a long road. We had 2 tough games in the last 2 games, so we're happy we won today.
What was the difference between this game and the last game?
I think Coach kind of put fire under us and said we have to win because there's no other choice but winning today.
Anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Thanks for coming out. We couldn't do it without them, and we just need to keep having them out.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mark.
Gabriel Gonzalez coming on to help close out the game for the Orange County Blues. Who's your man of the match?
Stephen Okai, without a doubt, the game-winning goal and a beautiful free kick to give the OC Blues their first victory.
And of course, Rodrigo Lopez has to be man of the match on the other side for Sacramento.
He played in that beautiful ball. He's known for assists. We saw last year with the LA Blues. He could do it and without him, they wouldn't have had that free kick goal from Daly.
And back to Hercini Del Cid, who is standing by with goal-scoring hero Stephen Okai.
We are here with Stephen Okai. Stephen Okai, in a recent interview, you promised the fans you were going to score another amazing goal. How did you do that?
First of all, I would say it wasn't me, but it was Christ who strengthens me, because when the ball got, I started like thanking God because I knew definitely I was going to score. So as like I said, I promised and God helped me, and then I did it today. So I'm so excited for the fans.
Will you be doing that for us against LA Galaxy too?
Hopefully, if I get a chance, of course, I'll utilize it.
Great, thank you very much. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Hercini. Well, the Orange County Blues improved to 1-2, while the Sacramento Republic FC falls to 1-1 on the season. But they say the best thing in sports is to have a short memory, and they have a chance to set things right tomorrow night when they face off against Los Dos. The Blues will face off against Los Dos as well, but not till the 19th. And then the next home match won't be until Thursday the 24th against the Harrisburg City Islanders. We will have that match for you right here on YouTube. And right now, Hercini Del Cid is standing by with Captain Spectacular, Alan Russell.
We are here with Captain Alan Russell and the goal scorer of tonight's first goal at home. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm very proud. As a captain, it's always good to chip in with some goals, and obviously I was up front as my old role as a striker, so it was good to get a goal in the first half. That always kind of eases the nerves for the team, and obviously it got us back into a position where we could go and challenge to win the game.
And what was the inspiration in tonight's game? We saw a big difference in the way you guys are playing. What inspired you to perform this way?
Well, the whole week we've been working on pressure and work rate and basically playing with a bit more heart. There's a few new players in the team. A lot of players, it's their first time being a professional, and they're getting used to what it takes to be at a professional level, and they're starting to get it. And they realise that right now the very first thing that you have to do is apply an amazing work rate, and I think that showed tonight. The work rate was far superior than the previous 2 weeks.
Thank you very much. You guys had an amazing game, and we'll see you at LA Galaxy too.
Yeah, can't wait. Thank you. Thanks, Seth.
Alan Russell talking about the professional mentality that his club came out with tonight. And that's certainly something that Sacramento Republic has, despite the fact that they lost their first game of the season. This is a Republic team that I expect to see in the playoffs.
Yes, Preki has these guys proned and ready, all the experience they could use. Being with their two affiliates, getting players on loan, I expect to see a lot of movement and a lot of goals scored, as they will be near the top of the standings, as we saw what they could do against the LA Galaxy 2, who is favored and expects to win it all. So good things from Preki.
Well, the Blues did well tonight to shackle both Mike Fucito and Justin Braun. What other adjustments did Dariush Yazdani make that allowed the Blues to go on and get this 2-1 victory?
I think the connection he did with getting Okai some help in the middle, Kim playing a very great game, and putting Russell up top in that holding forward position, he was able to make the balls come to his feet and distribute off of that. They did not have that last week against OKC Energy, and with that presence and experience with Alan Russell, the captain, up top, he was really able to get an attack going forward. You know, you would have liked to see balls played here and there before sending that long one over the top, but Russell did a great job, and the adjustments were made by Yazdani, and sure enough, first victory of the season.
Well, the goal scorers tonight, Daly off of a free kick from Rodrigo Lopez to get things going in the 8th minute. It looked like the Sacramento Republic were off and running. But then in the 19th minute, Alan Russell stepping up to the plate after Gibson Bardsley had been mowed down in the box, and he sent Gleason the other way to make it 1-1. And midway through the second half, Harrison Dalbridge sent off for being the last man, pulling down his attacker, and up stepped Stephen Okai to score his second world-class free kick of the season as the Blues improve to 1-2. The next time these two teams meet will be on May 3rd. That will be at Cal Expo up in Sacramento. But for now, for Brad Paul, I'm Mark Serber, and all of our entire crew, It's good night from Anteater Stadium, where the Orange County Blues beat Sacramento Republic 2-1.